Well, hello and welcome to Ask the Doctor. We're here in Meadville, Pennsylvania with Dr. Corey Altabet of Painkiller Hands. And on today's episode, we're going to talk about shin problems, or what you might term as shin splints. And one of our viewers wrote in. They've just started getting involved in an athletic program. They're doing a little jogging, some things. And they're noticing that they're having a lot of shin problems. Right? And they wanted to know, is there anything that chiropractic care can do for shin splints?
Well, absolutely, and the reason is because shin splints is generally a problem due to poor mechanics, and by balancing out the muscles in the shin, that surround the shin, and restoring proper motion to the joints that are like in the knee and the ankle and even in the hip. And when we restore proper motion, that whole kinetic chain, it allows things to move much more free, and then the muscles don't have to work as hard. So what's happening in shin splints is that when as the mechanics become poor, the muscles in the shin have to work 10 times harder. And with that, that overuse syndrome kicks in, where the muscles start to knot up, and and of course once they knot up, they start to tug on bones even tighter, and exacerbating the problem even more. So, each day you bring along a little more damage. The knots get tighter and more painful. And you need something to break that cycle. And what chiropractic can do is, number one, we address the muscle spasms with pressure points. That puts blood flow back into the muscles, and that relaxes them, cleans them out, gets them moving again so they don't tug on those, on the bones improperly. Then we restore. With chiropractic adjustments, we restore the normal motion to the ankle, to the foot, to the knee, and even the hip. And that way you get a nice, smooth, fluid movement through the whole kinetic chain of when you're walking or even running, of course. And that's pretty much the bottom line is what it's all about. It's just about improving the mechanics so those muscles don't irritate the nerves in the area, and they irritate even the membrane that exists between those muscles, which gets inflamed, called the interosseous membrane. That's also part of shin splints. And by taking pressure off those structures in there, instantly your pain will be relieved.
Now, one of the things that just came to mind, is if we have somebody watching this show right now, and they're looking at maybe getting started and doing some athletic things, maybe they want to drop some weight, maybe they're just trying to get more active. It would probably be a great point to start would be to come into the office, really get a general overall evaluation.
Exactly.
With making sure your motion, your function, everything is working well prior to starting any type of athletic program. So just like when they say, see your physician before you start a problem, I think we ought to take that to the level where see your chiropractor before you start a program.
Well, if you think about it, chiropractors specialize in body mechanics, and obviously sport figures of all types and any kind of sporting events is a mechanical event. So the best type of doctors for that is someone who treats who specializes in mechanics, like chiropractors do.
And one of the other things that I know, because when I've done this in the past, that a lot of people, one thing they overlook is when we talk about the footwear. Okay, they're starting to run. There is a major impact by what you have on your feet.
Absolutely.
All those mechanics, as we discussed. So really, what we're saying is that if you're looking to get started on an athletic program, start getting a little bit more physical, doing maybe running on a treadmill or even walking on a treadmill, we encourage you to pick up the phone, give the office a call. Come on in for just a general screening, looking at your function. How is your back alignment? How are the hips, the knees, all of that? Because I think what's going to happen is you're going to see the program. Because if you start exercising and you start having these problems, 9 out of 10 times what happens is we stop the exercise program.
Yeah, we give up.
Because we have this discomfort. So simply by coming in and looking at and getting an evaluation from you, maybe you can offset some of these, So, really, that's what we want to discuss and really, emphasize on this show today is that when you're looking at physical activity and the mechanics of things, there's no better place to start than chiropractic.
Absolutely.
Because that is their specialty. So if you're looking to do that, you're looking to lose some weight, get more active, just pick up the phone, give Painkiller Hands and Dr. Altabet a call. Come in, discuss what you're trying to do. Talk to him about what your plans are, what your goals are, and let him come up with a program that can help you to achieve those. Because working together, I think you'll be amazed at the impact it can have. Your workouts are going to be much smoother. Things are going to feel a lot better for you, which is going to help you to continue to do those activities. So we hope you found that to be a help as you look to venture into this problem. So whether you're a brand new athlete or somebody that's maybe just been overtraining on having shin splints, chiropractic can have a major impact. So it's not just isolated to one area of athletics. It could be the weekend warrior all the way up to the professional athlete. So if you're having those problems, come in, call the office, give Dr. Altabet a call, come in, get an evaluation, and let him show you what you can do. Now also, if you're watching this show, maybe from an athletic standpoint, maybe from a weight loss standpoint, anything like that, if you've got any other questions that you would like us to address on one of our future shows, feel free to visit the website at painkillerhands.com. Click on the Ask the Doctor button, and you'll be able to type in your question, and we'll address that on a future episode. And we encourage you to do that, and we'd love to feature your question. There's no topics that are off limits. We're willing to address anything that's out there, because I think you'll find that you'll be amazed at how chiropractic care can impact that situation that you might be dealing with right now. So thank you very much for watching. We appreciate your time, and Dr. Altabet, we appreciate your time and sharing your expertise with our viewers. And if there's anything else that we can do, feel free to let us know. We look forward to seeing everybody on our future episodes.